Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'll be comparing Amazfit Balance 2 against Amazfit Active 2. Now, both of these watches share a lot of similarities, but as you can clearly see, they also have several noticeable differences. In this video, I'll explore both their similarities and differences in detail so that by the end, you'll have a clear idea of whether you should buy the Amazfit Active 2 or if upgrading to Balance 2 would actually be worth it. So let's get started. And the best place to start, of course, is the price. The Amazfit Active 2 comes in two variants. The standard version costs around $100, while the premium version costs around 130 US dollars. The Amazfit Balance 2, on the other hand, is significantly more expensive. It's priced at around 300 US dollars, which means there's roughly a $200 difference between the two. So the big question is, does that $200 price difference really justify the upgrades that come with Balance 2? Let's find out. Just by looking at both the watches side by side, you can tell that the Balance 2 is noticeably larger than Active 2. The Balance 2 is built from aluminum alloy frame with a fiber reinforced polymer case, giving it a solid and premium feel. The Active 2, on the other hand, features a stainless steel bezel with a polymer middle frame. So there is already a difference in build materials that directly affects how each watch feels on the wrist. The Balance 2 has a matte gray finish with design accents around the edge of the display, adding a sense of depth and premium character. It looks and feels like a more expensive device. The Active 2, by contrast, has a polished stainless steel finish with smooth, shiny borders and a simple, clean, clear shape with two side buttons. Personally, I like the overall look of the Active 2. It's sleek and minimal, but I do wish that Amazfit made a larger version of it because that would look amazing. Now, as you can see here, my Active 2 has already picked up quite a few scratches on the stainless steel edges. It's not a great look, and surprisingly, it doesn't seem to be as scratch resistant as you would expect. And it's not to say that I've been using Active 2 any roughly. In fact, I barely ever get into activities that would scuff up the watch like that. So I don't know where it picked up all these scratches. In contrast, my Balance 2, although still pretty new, looks pristine and scratch-free after extended use, which speaks to its superior build quality and finish. Both watches have two buttons, but the designs are quite different. The Active 2 has two slim, flat buttons that get the job done, while the Balance 2 features a more tactile setup, a textured lower button with a red accent and a rotating crown on top. The crown not only works as a button, but also allows you to scroll through menus, apps, and watch faces with ease. What's even cooler is that the crown provides haptic feedback when you rotate it, giving you a subtle vibration that feels satisfying and precise. It's a small touch, but it makes interacting with the watch a lot more engaging. Because of its larger case, Balance 2 sports 22mm straps, while the Active 2 uses 20mm straps. Balance 2 comes with two straps in the box, a black silicone one and an orange silicone one, so you get some flexibility right away. With the Active 2, the standard version only includes a black silicone strap, and I believe that the premium variant of Active 2 also includes a premium strap on top of the silicone one. Moving on to the most important part of any smartwatch, the display. The Balance 2 has a 1.5-inch AMOLED display, while the Active 2 features a 1.32-inch AMOLED display. The Balance 2's display resolution is 480 by 480 pixels, with a display density of 323 ppi, while the Active 2 has a resolution of 466 by 466 and a pixel density of 353 ppi. On paper, the Active 2 has a slightly higher pixel density, but in real-world use, you won't notice any difference. Both displays are sharp, colorful, and absolutely gorgeous. The larger display on Balance 2 naturally gives you more screen real estate, meaning bigger watch face elements, larger text, and more information visible at a glance. It's simply easier to read. There's also a huge variety of customizable watch faces available in the Zap app, and both displays showcase them beautifully. In terms of protection, the Balance 2 comes with a sapphire glass, while the standard model of Active 2 uses tempered glass. But if you upgrade to the premium Active 2, you'll get a sapphire glass protection as well. The Balance 2 features dual speakers, which get impressively loud and clear for Bluetooth calls, music playback, or notifications. The Active 2, on the other hand, has a single speaker that's noticeably quieter and less full. So in terms of sound output and clarity, the Balance 2 definitely wins. The Balance 2 weighs 43 grams, while the standard Active 2 weighs 29.5 grams, and the premium version comes in at 31.6 grams. The added weight on Balance 2 is noticeable at first, but both watches are comfortable enough that after a few days, you hardly feel them on your wrist. And the soft silicone straps that you get with both of them play a big role in that. Battery life is another big difference. The Balance 2 packs a massive 650 mAh battery, whereas the Active 2 has a 270 mAh battery. According to Amazfit, the Balance 2 can last up to 21 days on typical use and around 10 days with heavy use, while Active 2 offers 10 days typical and 5 days of heavy use. From my own experience using both the watches with all the features turned on, including continuous heart rate monitoring, stress tracking, sleep tracking, blood oxygen, GPS, and always on display, the Balance 2 lasted around 7 to 8 days, while the Active 2 managed around 4 to 5 days. That's still impressive for both, but clearly, the Balance 2 has the edge. The Balance 2 includes dual band satellite positioning, while the Active 2 supports 5 satellite systems but lacks dual band precision. On the Balance 2, you can actually adjust GPS accuracy settings, choosing between higher accuracy or faster tracking, giving you more control. The Active 2, by comparison, doesn't offer that level of customization, and all of these settings can have a massive effect on your battery life on Balance 2. You also get Wi-Fi on your Amazfit Balance 2, which connects to your home Wi-Fi. And one of the major benefits of having Wi-Fi on your watch is that it unlocks higher transfer speeds when you're transferring music, maps, or anything else from the Zap app on your phone to the watch. But on Active 2, you only get Bluetooth, so the transfer speeds are much slower. Next up, let's talk about the storage. The Active 2 has just 512 MB of internal storage, with less than 200 MB usable. The Balance 2, on the other hand, has a massive 32 gigs of internal storage, with about 27 GB available to the user. This means on the Balance 2, you can download tons of apps, maps, watch faces, and even offline music without worrying about space. On Active 2, you'll quickly run out of storage and will have to delete something to add something else. So if you plan to use offline maps, music, and multiple watch faces, the Balance 2 is a much better long-term option. One feature that sets the Balance 2 apart from the entire Amazfit lineup is the Golf app, which comes pre-installed and cannot be downloaded on other models. It gives you access to over 40,000 golf courses worldwide, which you can download and use directly on your watch. Once set up, it provides the data like distance to the green, hazards, hole layouts, and swing metrics. A great companion for golfers. So if golf is your game, the Balance 2 is the clear winner here. Another benefit with Balance 2 is that it is rated for 10 ATM water resistance compared to 5 ATM on Active 2, which means that Balance 2 is rated for scuba diving and free diving up to the depth of 45 meters, a feature that is also not available on Amazfit Active 2, which is only limited to swimming and showering. Moving on, both the watches use the same BioTracker 6 PPG module for heart rate and other health metrics. In my experience, both are impressively accurate for heart rate tracking, sleep, blood oxygen level readings. However, there is one major difference. The Active 2 offers a readiness score, while the Balance 2 introduces BioCharge. The readiness score gives you a snapshot each morning based on your sleep and recovery, whereas BioCharge continuously tracks your real-time energy throughout the day, adjusting based on your activity, exertion, and stress. It's more dynamic and gives you a live understanding of how your energy fluctuates, helping you plan when to be active and when to rest. You can even see what activities drain or replenish your biocharge. Beyond that, both the watches share very similar health and sports features. You get 170 plus sports modes on the Balance 2 and 164 on the Active 2, with automatic detection of 25 strength training and 8 sports movements. Both support custom training templates, interval workouts, and connection with external fitness devices like power meters and cadence sensors. Both watches also support Zepp Flow, the AI-powered assistant that lets you control watch functions, get health insights, and even add events or set alarms using voice commands. It's surprisingly intuitive and fun to use. So, after testing both, it really comes down to what you value most. For most people, the Amazfit Active 2 will easily meet everyday needs. It's sleek, reliable, offers great performance at an affordable price. But if you want a bigger display, a longer battery life, dual band GPS, extra storage, the golf mode, real-time biocharge tracking, and 10 ATM water resistance, then Amazfit Balance 2 is absolutely worth the upgrade. I hope this video helped you get a clearer picture of the differences between the Amazfit Active 2 and the Balance 2. If I missed something, feel free to share it in the comments below so others can benefit too. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and before you log off, hit that subscribe button and like button, and don't forget to hype the video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.